Do you want to get permanent residency in New Zealand? This is the easiest pathway to permanent residency in New Zealand. The visa that I'm going to talk about is called New Zealand Accredited Employer Work Visa. There is shortage of some skills in New Zealand, especially because during COVID time there was a strict lockdown in New Zealand, and that is why a lot of migrant workers left New Zealand, and right now New Zealand is hiring a lot of foreign workers, and that is why you have got this great opportunity to get permanent residency in New Zealand. Now let me give you some data. As of 28 March 2024, New Zealand immigration has approved work visa for 115,483 people under this program, New Zealand Accredited Employer Work Visa. So if your occupation falls in the shortage list, in New Zealand it is called green list. So if your occupation falls in the green list, you are eligible to apply for work visa under this program. You know what is the best part? You can apply for permanent residency only after working for 2 years if your occupation is in the green list tier 2. So there are some occupation that falls in the tier 2 list of the green list. However, if your occupation falls in the tier 1 list, for example, if you are doctor or engineer, then you can apply for permanent residency straight away. You don't even have to work for 2 years. You can directly apply for residency and you can indefinitely work in New Zealand. That is the best part about this visa. Now this website that you see, immigration.government.newzealand, over here you can find green list roles. If you scroll down, you will see a straight to residence visa and work to residence visa. A straight to residence visa is applicable for those whose occupation falls in the tier 1 list of green list, and work to residence visa is for those whose occupation falls in the tier 2 list of the green list. So if your occupation falls in the tier 2 list, which means that you can apply for permanent residency after working for 2 years in New Zealand. That is why it is called first work and then get residency. Now this one is straight to residence visa. It is called straight to residence because you will get your residency straight away if your occupation falls in the tier 1 list. So if you scroll further down, you will see the list of the occupation mentioned over here. So if you see over here, you will see that if it is tier 1 role or not, it is mentioned over here. So if you scroll further down, you will see all the occupation that is in the green list. So there are a lot of occupation. You can check if your occupation falls in this list or not. So some of the occupation that falls in this list is plumber, doctor, teacher, midwife, social worker, butcher, engineer, auditor, foreman. So these are some of the occupation that falls in the list. I will provide the link of this website in this description section. You can check it over there as well. And you can scroll down and you can see all the occupation that is in this green list. Now let's talk about some of the benefits of working in New Zealand. If you come to New Zealand to work for jobs that falls in the shortage list, in the green list, then you should earn at least the median wage in New Zealand. The median wage right now in New Zealand is around $30 per hour, which means that in a month at least you can earn $7,600, which means in Indian currency you should earn at least 3,75,000 rupees per month if you apply for visa under this scheme and if your occupation falls in the green list. I will show you how you can find jobs in New Zealand. I will show you how you can find sponsors in New Zealand. I will show you the exact websites that you should be checking. But before that, let me also tell you some other benefits. If you are less than 55 years of age, you can apply for this visa. Your spouse can accompany you. They will get open work permit and they can also work in New Zealand. I want you to open this website, careers.government.nz. This website is from the Immigration New Zealand. Over here, they help you, the government of New Zealand, to find jobs in New Zealand. They also help you in how you can prepare for interview for those jobs. They also help you in how you can write CV. So you can come to this section, you see job hunting. Over here, first thing that I wanted to show you is this section, job vacancy and recruitment websites. So over here, the government has mentioned some of the recruitment agencies that helps people in finding job in New Zealand based on different location in New Zealand. So over here you can see is that first one is for Northland, and then if you want to find job in Wellington, you can check for Wellington job vacancy and recruitment websites. You can click on this link, and then this will take you to different recruitment agencies that help people in finding job in New Zealand. So these are different recruitment agencies that help people in finding job in New Zealand. GBL Personal, Key Skills Recruitment. If you click on those, it will take you to a link. So basically these recruitment agencies, they help you in finding jobs in New Zealand, and they don't charge you any money. So what they do is that they charge the employer if you get selected. So this is free, so they should not charge you any money. So this is how you can find job. There is another way through which you can find job. So this is through recruitment agencies, but you can also find job on your own. This is little difficult, but if you try it properly, if you make your CV properly, if you are putting in right effort, you can find job through this way. A lot of people have found job, you can find job too. So this website also has this section called job database. So you can click on this section, job database. It will take you over here. So here you have option of searching for jobs by industry. The best part is that you will also get how much you will be paid for those jobs. So let us say that you want job in the field of engineering. Over here you will see that if you want this job, so the hourly pay for automotive electrician is $32 to $45 per hour, which is more than the median wage that we talked about, which is $30. So you will earn around 4 lakh for this job. So this is one way. Another website that I want you to check, another website that is very helpful, is seek.com. So this website, seek.co.nz, I was checking some of the job that has visa sponsorship available. I looked at this job, dentist. So if you are dentist, you can apply for this job. You will be paid $200,000, which is a lot of money. So visa sponsorship is available for this job. If you scroll down, you also see this job, aged care, registered nurse, PR pathway and relocation assistance, permanent residency pathway and relocation assistance, which means that they are telling you that if you apply for this job, they will help you in the permanent residency. So, and the salary is this much, $80,000 to $96,000, again more than the median wage. So you will be earning a lot of money. On this website, what you can do is that you can type your skills. Let us say you are an accountant, so you will type accountant, and then you will click on seek. So it will give you the list of the occupation. You can go through all this list and you can check if they have mentioned visa sponsorship is available or not. However, if they mention that visa sponsorship is not available, or if they directly tell that they are hiring New Zealand or Australian citizen, then you should not be applying to those jobs. Another important thing, before you apply for any job, read the job description. Job description has got a lot of keywords. Those keywords should reflect on your CV. If your CV does not have those keywords, you will not hear back from the employer. Keep that in mind. So you should customize your CV based on the jobs that you are applying. Read the job description and make sure your CV is presentable, because no matter how good your profile is, no matter how strong your profile is, if your CV does not reflect that, you are not going to hear back from employer. You are not going to get the job. Now let me talk about the visa process in detail. First thing, your employer needs to be accredited. This visa is called Accredited Employer Work Visa. So if your employer is not accredited, they cannot offer you job under this program. So in most cases, your employer will be accredited, so you do not have to do anything in this situation. This is on your employer. So if your employer is accredited, they can apply for the second step, which is job check. What does job check means? Basically, if a New Zealand citizen is willing to work that job, they cannot offer you that job. So that is what they are going to do. They are going to advertise that job in New Zealand to see if any New Zealand citizen is willing to do that job or not. So this job check is basically a formality that your employer needs to go through. If your occupation is in the green list, if it is already in the shortage list, so this job check will get approved. So once the job check gets approved An immigration expert from your employer will reach out to you and they will ask you for some documents. So what are the documents that you will need? What are the documents that immigration team will check? So you need to upload documents that shows your educational qualification. You need to upload documents that shows your work experience. You also need to upload documents that shows your character, which is your police clearance certificate as well as your medical certificate. So these are the things that immigration checks: your education, your work, your character, your health, as well as your identity. You can upload your passport. So once this is done, they generally take 20 to 25 days and they approve your visa. You can comment and ask me any question you want. You can reach out to me on Instagram. And if you like my content, please subscribe to my channel. This will motivate me to bring more videos for you in future. Thank you so much.